Our coverage you can count on begins this morning with one of the nation's largest federal employee unions calling for better working conditions at Fort Gordon.
The group rallied outside the gates of Fort Gordon last night. News Channel 6's Uyen has more.
Protesters with the American Federation of Government Employees picketed outside Gate 2, rallying against what they call poor working conditions at Fort Gordon.
They're working in conditions where there is asbestos. They even got it on the windows and on the doors, and employees have to go in and work under those conditions every single day. Also, mold is seen to be just almost everywhere in these dilapidated buildings. They're just old, they run down, and employees should not be forced to work under those conditions.
Everett Kelly is the VP of AFGE and says the union has brought up the issue to management at Fort Gordon several times, but not much has been done.
They're working in conditions that's unsafe, and when we raise those issues, it appears that union representatives have been targeted once they raise these issues to higher management.
Kelly says what's pushed them over the edge is when employees who are also members of the union brought issues to management's attention, they suffered negative repercussions.
We have tried to reach out with management on several occasions through a formal process and an informal process to have management at least sit down to the table and tell us what their plan to get our employees out of that hazard building.
Jamie Dukes says he has respiratory problems from working in poorly ventilated areas. He claims once the union made him local president of the organization, the military installation let him go.
We have asked management, the command, and Department of Public Works for Fort Gordon to come in and do a walkthrough with us. They refused to do it.
Earlier this year, we reported about military personnel living on post complaining about the conditions inside the barracks. These pictures taken by soldiers show mold on their pillows, ceilings, and chairs, and these protesters say they work in the same conditions. Reporting in Augusta, Uyen, WJBF News Channel 6.
Fort Gordon Garrison Commander Colonel Sam Anderson had this to say about the protest, quote, "Fort Gordon cares deeply about the welfare of its workforce and takes grievances and other union charges seriously, as individual personnel matters are covered by various privacy laws and regulations. Fort Gordon will respond to individual complaints in the appropriate legal form," end quote.